Hello everyone. I hope you all had a nice Easter. Um, so yeah, I decided to I decided to make another video. Um, in this video, I wanted to talk about well, um, for some of you out there that may have that may have or that have experienced vertigo, um, and for for the rest of you out there that haven't experienced, for those of you out there who haven't experienced vertigo, that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. For those of you that have experienced vertigo, you know what it's like to have vertigo or symptoms of vertigo. Basically, now for those of you that have never had vertigo, and I hope that those of you that have never had vertigo, I hope that you never get it, because believe me, it's not a nice feeling. It really isn't. Basically, what vertigo is, it's a floating sensation in your head, and that's basically what vertigo is, and it's to do with your balance and where you are and where exactly you are in the space, like, you know. That's what vertigo is. Like, let's just say now, person that has never had vertigo, all of a sudden you find, you get a feeling as if the environment around you, as if like the house or whatever building you're in, you feel that you get a feeling of floating, like floating away up into the sky or whatever, or you get a feeling of floating in water, like you're on a boat, you know, going like that, you know. And well, that's how it started for me. One, it came on rather. I think it came on rather suddenly, actually. The way it started for me was I started beginning to feel like that I was floating. I started getting the feeling of floating on a boat, like the ground underneath me was floating, you know, and it gave me the feeling that I was on a boat, and I could even picture in my mind the boat moving along on the water like this. That's how real it seemed to me. So and along with that, I had nausea, and the nausea I had was pretty bad. I wouldn't say very, very, very severe, but it was still bad enough. It was an uncomfortable feeling, so it was. And so what I done was then one day I decided to go to the doctor about it. Now my local doctor here was too busy, so because I had no idea what it was at the time, naturally enough I was concerned about it. So I took myself up to the A&D in Navan, in Navan. That's not too far away from where I live, about 20 minutes. So I did, and So they did the necessary tests there, like they did blood tests. They did they checked my heart, checked my blood pressure, you know. Then they did tests on my feet, and they did like reflex tests and all that sort of thing, and then like holding like fingers up in front of me, like had to tell them how many fingers I was holding up and all that sort of thing. And after about 6 hours in the A&D, or just a little over 6 hours, I was told that night that I had like kind of like an ear infection type of thing, and it was causing me the symptoms of vertigo. So that was fine. They gave me a prescription and they put me on some antibiotics, like for vertigo, called Vertigo. So that was fine, and so I was on them for a few weeks. So I was, and mind you now, it took about, I'd say about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks for for the for the for the dizzy spells to ease off with the tablets. So you know, it didn't work straight away, but it worked after about 2 weeks, I think, something like that. Anyway, and what else? Yeah. Now, I you see, this all came from my right ear here, so it did. I After a little while after that, I just went back to the doctor one day just to have this ear checked again, and the doctor did tell me that my eardrum still looked dull looking and in this ear. So anyway, that was fine. That was okay. The dizzy spells had gone at that stage, but within the past 2 weeks, now that was well, it could have been about a couple. Well, it was a couple of months ago since I got this, and it was, I think it was, yeah, it was definitely, and it was definitely over a month ago since I was last with the doctor to have this ear checked again. She said, and as I said that, she said that my eardrum is dull looking. So then, so that was fine anyway. I was still good at that time. But then in the past 2 weeks, then it all started one day. I was just sitting in front of my computer, just doing something, just sitting in front of my computer like the way I'm sitting now, you know. And I wasn't really doing all that much. I was just doing a little something. I forget exactly what it was, but all of a sudden, then I found my head starting to go funny again for a second. I thought to myself, oh my god! I thought to myself then, oh, is the vertigo returning? And so it seems that my vertigo has returned, because since that it's been coming back to me bit by bit. I've been kind of getting dizzy spells, whatever, again, and a little bit of nausea as well. Again, not too severe, but luckily enough, I was given an extra dose of the tablets that I was taking for the vertigo. I was because they do advise you if you've had vertigo once, they do advise you to always have some tablets in case you get another attack. So I had some there, so I started taking them there again today. So I did. I've took 2 so far. I'm supposed to take 3 times daily. So I've taken 2 so far today. Just take 1 more now later on tonight. Yeah, but that's now I'm going back to the doctor again tomorrow. I've made an appointment with the doctor because I happened to be talking to my doctor the other day, and I was in collecting a prescription for something. I was in collecting a prescription for my dad, and I asked her, I told her about my ear, and she mentioned something about tinnitus, and I know what that is, and that probably explains the ringing, the constant ringing I've been having in my ear since this all started. So she told me to take the tablets in the meantime, and if things don't settle down, then come in and see her, and she will have me checked out. And so I'm going in to see my doctor early in the morning at 8:45 a.m. So I am, and so we'll see where it goes from there. So anyway, now you know what. Now for those of you out there who have not experienced vertigo, and touch wood, and touching the wood here, that I hope that you will never ever experience vertigo, because believe me, it is not a thing that you want to have, believe me. And it can be another thing. It affected on me too was my walking. Now that's this is only when I have the dizzy spells. When I got rid of the dizzy spells there for a while, my walking was normal again. But there today I went out for a walk, because I try to go for a walk most days now if I can, and I noticed my walking pattern has been affected once again. So it has. So I thought to me, so that so I'm going to find out why that is. And also yesterday I got a little pain that started around here, maybe around here, and kind of went down along the back of my eye maybe, and just a bit over here maybe. So that probably has something to do with it too. So I'm going to tell all this to the doctor. And another thing is I had a bottle of deodorant in my hands this morning, because and I was just doing the usual thing, just putting deodorant on myself after getting up this morning. And next thing, I went to leave the bottle of deodorant back down on my bedside locker, and just as I was going to leave it back down, for some reason my right hand went like this, and the bottle of deodorant just fell out of my right hand and onto the ground. Naturally it would. So I'm going to tell the doctor all this, so yeah, so I'll so when I know more, I will make an update video and let you know, what the story is. So okay, well I'm going to end the video here now, but as I said, I'll post an update video on how things went, and so I will. And okay, well, good health to all of you out there. So okay, bye for now.